everybody. What you just heard was the introduction to I'm Confessin', as recorded by Dave Barbour with his wife Peggy Lee. And it caught my ear, and it was one of the things I covered in my recently recorded clinic. If you guys are interested, it's still available on my Podius site and has all the information. And if you are curious about Dave Barbour's playing, I think you'll find some neat stuff for you. But in a nutshell, Dave was a great jazz guitar player, swing guitar player that replaced Charlie Christian in the Goodman Band, and was just has a great approach. And so the intro that we have here has a lot of application. You can use it for your ballad playing. You name it, I think you're going to be able to utilize it. So we'll go through all the little pieces of it with the chord forms. Since Dave has a tradition of starting on banjo and acoustic guitar, this sort of playing is in line with other players of his time, being Alan Roos or George Van Epps, Al Casey. So it's very unique, and I think it's going to be cool. So let's take a look at all the parts of this. So the song is in the key of C, and we're going to begin with just a C major chord up on the 8th fret, and we're going to be adding that A note, the 6th, to it, and that A is going to stay consistent all the way through at least the first two bars. So we're going to have our 6 is going to be an A7. Now what we're going to do for that is we're going to keep that 6, and we're going to have with a 7 on the bottom, looks like an augmented chord. So you have the 7, the 3, the raised 5, and then you got the A, the root on the top. Now for our 2 chord, we're going to be using a D9. And our 5, we're going to keep that A, like I said, intact. So it's going to be a G7, raise 5, add 9, right? So we get and that's our first section. Let's play that one more time. Now let's look at the second 2 bars. We're going to approach the G, and I'm going to be using a G grip C with the 3rd in the bass. And we're going to hit the root. So let me take that and I'll explain it to you. So we're going to approach. Now, you notice I'm playing the same chord. This would be the 6 right here. So the 1 and the 6, very similar here. The first time around, we used, a dominant A chord. This time, we're using a minor. And the 1 major and the 6 minor, they're very similar. And that's how we're able to make this work. Now for our 2-5, we're going to be using a combination. The 4 major and the 2 minor share a lot of the same notes. And there's similar exercises in the Van Epps book. And one of my favorite guitar players in this style, Jonathan Stout, has some great tutorials using some of these connectors that are just kind of, I'd say, not common, but they're built into the style and the canon of the music we're looking at. So what we're going to do is use the 4 major, looks like an F major, and it's going to be used as our 2. We are going to connect up to the D minor using like a D minor 7/9. Okay, get my terminology right, just a D minor 9. Use my pinky. So what I'm going to do is and I'm going to be using using a 9 chord, a G9 for my 5. Here's my A flat, and there's my G. And that's another common form that you got to see in the style. So if I play the second part, we have now if I put the whole thing together, we get this, and I'll play it slowly. And then you're in on the song. So there you guys go. Hope you guys had a good time going through this with me. I'll get some more stuff up on YouTube. If you enjoyed what you saw, definitely check out my webpage. Subscribe to my channel. I'll try to get more up on YouTube. Drop me a line. And I hope you find this as fun as I do. So I can't wait for the next time. Take care, guys.